What really happened to Jimin in 2026? And why are millions of fans around the world suddenly asking the same question at the same time? Could this be the year that quietly reshapes not only his career, but the entire future of BTS as we know it? Stay with this story until the very end, because what unfolds is not just news. It's a turning point filled with emotion, mystery, and a hint of something no one saw coming. And if you feel the same excitement, confusion, or even concern, don't stay silent. Share your thoughts, and join the conversation as this story continues to evolve. As 2026 unfolds, the name Jimin echoes louder than ever across global music conversations, not because of noise, but because of something far more powerful: presence. After years of building his identity both within BTS and as a solo artist, this year marks a deeply transformative chapter that feels almost cinematic in its progression. Fans who have followed his journey since the early days are beginning to notice subtle yet undeniable shifts, not only in his music, but in the way he presents himself to the world. The first whispers began quietly, almost like a secret shared among dedicated fans. A sudden change in visual concepts, a deeper tone in his voice during live performances, and lyrics that felt more introspective than ever before. There was no official announcement, no dramatic reveal, yet something was clearly different. Was this a deliberate reinvention, or simply the natural evolution of an artist who has grown under the intense spotlight of global fame? What makes this moment even more intriguing is the emotional undercurrent that runs through every appearance Jimin has made in 2026. Whether on stage or in recorded content, there is a sense of vulnerability that feels both intentional and raw. It's as if he is inviting the audience to look beyond the polished image and see the person behind it. And in doing so, he has created a connection that feels more personal than ever before. At the same time, rumors surrounding his creative direction have only added to the mystery. Some fans believe that Jimin is preparing for a groundbreaking solo project that could redefine his musical identity. Others speculate that his recent choices are part of a larger narrative connected to BTS's future activities. The truth remains unclear, but the anticipation continues to build with each passing day. One of the most talked about moments came during a recent performance that left fans both stunned and emotional. Without warning, Jimin delivered a rendition of a song that felt completely reimagined, not just musically but emotionally. The choreography was more restrained, the vocals carried a weight that was impossible to ignore, and the overall atmosphere felt almost intimate despite the massive audience. It wasn't just a performance, it was a statement. What was he trying to say? That question has been circulating endlessly across fan communities, sparking debates, theories, and heartfelt discussions. Some see it as a reflection of personal growth. Others interpret it as a subtle message about the pressures he has faced over the years. But perhaps the most compelling interpretation is that Jimin is simply telling his story in the only way he knows how, through art that speaks louder than words. Behind the scenes, those close to the industry have hinted that 2026 could be a defining year not just for Jimin, but for BTS as a whole. With members exploring individual paths while maintaining their collective identity, there is a delicate balance that must be maintained. Jimin's current trajectory suggests that he is embracing this moment fully, using it as an opportunity to explore new dimensions of his artistry while staying true to the essence that fans have always loved. And yet, there is an undeniable tension in the air. Could this be the calm before something bigger? The idea that Jimin might be preparing for a major announcement has gained traction, fueled by cryptic messages, symbolic imagery, and a noticeable increase in creative output. Fans are watching closely, analyzing every detail, searching for clues that might reveal what lies ahead. It's a level of engagement that speaks volumes about the impact he has had, not just as an artist, but as a figure who inspires deep emotional investment. What sets Jimin apart in this moment is not just his talent, but his ability to evolve while maintaining authenticity. In an industry where change is constant, staying genuine is perhaps the greatest challenge of all. And yet, he seems to navigate this complexity with a quiet confidence that is both inspiring and captivating. As the year progresses, the narrative continues to unfold in unexpected ways. Each appearance, each performance, each subtle hint adds another layer to a story that feels far from complete. There is a sense that something significant is building, something that could redefine not only how Jimin is perceived, but how he perceives himself. And for fans, this journey is more than just entertainment, it's emotional. It's about witnessing growth, feeling connected, and being part of a story that transcends music. It's about the moments that make you pause, reflect, and wonder what comes next. So the question remains, what is Jimin really preparing for in 2026? Is this the beginning of a new era, or the continuation of a journey that is only just getting started? Whatever the answer may be, one thing is certain. The world is watching, and Jimin is not just meeting expectations, he is quietly redefining them. If you've felt the impact of this story, if you've noticed the changes, the emotions, the unanswered questions, then you're already part of this unfolding narrative. Don't just watch from the sidelines. Share your thoughts, join the discussion, and let your voice be heard as this story continues to develop in ways no one can fully predict. And just when it seemed like the story had reached its emotional peak, a new layer began to unfold, one that no one, not even the most dedicated fans, could have fully anticipated. The atmosphere surrounding Jimin in 2026 has shifted from quiet curiosity to something far more intense, almost like the calm tension before a revelation that could change everything. In recent weeks, subtle appearances and carefully timed interactions have only deepened the intrigue. There have been moments where Jimin appeared reflective, almost distant, as if carrying thoughts too complex to express directly. Yet in other instances, he radiated warmth and gratitude, reminding everyone why he remains one of the most beloved figures not only in BTS, but in the global music industry as a whole. This contrast has sparked a powerful emotional response among fans, who are now more invested than ever in understanding what lies beneath the surface. What makes this chapter even more compelling is the growing sense that Jimin is intentionally crafting a narrative, one that blends reality and artistry in a way that feels both personal and universal. His recent creative expressions seem to hint at themes of identity, pressure, freedom, and self-discovery. These are not new topics for artists, but the way Jimin approaches them feels deeply intimate, almost as if he is opening a window into his inner world while still leaving certain parts hidden in shadow.